Hey, Angel here from mynexttablet.com. Today with an unboxing of the new Huawei Nova that was introduced about a month ago at IFA in Berlin. I already had a chance to look at it back at IFA, and now it's about to be available in Germany in a couple of days, a week or so. It starts at just under 400 euros and it's probably the same in US dollars, or if you convert it to another currency, it should be pretty similar. So let's unbox this Huawei Nova. And yeah, as you can see, the packaging looks quite similar to other devices, other smartphones from Huawei. Looks quite nice. That's a smartphone, 5 inches by the way. Let's put it to the side first and have a look inside the box. It does not want to go out. Now it does. Alright, in here is nothing, and that might be because I got the press version. It seems like there's a cover of some sort inside and also a quick start guide or a manual. I don't have that because it's probably the press version. But here there are a couple of accessories inside. First of all, we have a SIM eject tool. You can use 2 SIM cards at the same time with the Huawei Nova, or use one of those SIM slots as a microSD card slot. Then we have a USB Type-C cable. That's nice to have. Huawei had them for a while, for about a year now probably. And yeah, but they don't have it with their MediaPad M3, but with the smartphones they do. Then we have a typical headset and of course the charger. So let's take a look at the Huawei Nova itself. I already turned it on and connected with Wi-Fi and so on for my German video. And I repacked it, and now we can take a look at it. So this is the Huawei Nova. It looks quite nice, pretty similar to other smartphones from Huawei, kind of like a Nexus even. And yeah, let's go around the device. I already unlocked it, and we have a 5-inch display over here. So it's a little bit smaller than the Mate series, a lot smaller than the Mate series actually, like the P9 Lite. 5-inch display, full HD resolution with 1920 by 1080. We have an 8 megapixel webcam on the top there, the Huawei logo on the bottom, no other capacitive buttons here, that's good. On the bottom we have a USB Type-C port, a speaker, then a power button that has like kind of a red accent. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, it looks a bit red. Then we have a volume rocker, it's made out of metal by the way. And here we have a headset port. So Huawei is still using those, and then we have the dual SIM slot here, and as I said, you can use one of those SIM slots as a microSD slot. On the back we have a 12 megapixel camera that should make quite nice pictures, at least that's what they told us at the press event. Then we have an LED flash over there and a fingerprint reader. I always like the fingerprint readers from Huawei, they work quickly, and yeah, they were kind of the first to really use them in that way on the back. And yeah, I always really like it. Everything here is made out of metal except this top part that seems to be plastic, and on the bottom here too, there are probably the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth antennas and so on behind it. Everything else, the bezel and the back here, is made out of aluminium, and it feels quite high-end, especially, it's not that expensive, feels quite high-end. I really like it, it feels nice in your hands. It has this, it's a little bit roundish. Yeah, I like it in my hands. Inside is the Snapdragon 625. It's an octa-core chip with 8 cores that are clocked at 2 GHz. There are also 3 GB of memory inside, and the internal storage has a capacity of 32 GB. And as I said, you can expand it with a microSD card if you like. On here runs Android Marshmallow. It's Android 6.0 Marshmallow. We can quickly confirm that in the settings, and there you go. And on top of Marshmallow is the Emotion UI version 4.1. That's the own interface from Huawei, like Samsung has TouchWiz and so on. And yeah, it looks pretty much the same like other recent smartphones from Huawei. I quite like the design, you can customize it a lot. There are a couple of apps pre-installed, like this phone manager, where you can optimize the system, have an overview over your data usage or your battery and so on. You can change the energy plan from a lot of power to very little power, ultra energy saving mode and so on. And yeah, it looks very nice. What I seen is in my German video that they don't have this multi-window view anymore. It used to be that if you press on this button for a couple of seconds that it would split and you could open two apps side by side. That's what you can do with the MediaPad M3, and if I remember correctly, with the Huawei Mate S as well, and with the Mate 7 probably as well, but not here, maybe because it's 5 inches, or maybe I have to activate it in the settings. There are always a couple of features that you have to activate in the settings with Huawei, for example, that the fingerprint reader supports gestures. I already did that, and now if you swipe your finger down, that this notification bar swipes down as well, so you actually don't have to go up there. You can just do it on the back with the fingerprint reader, and the same if you're in a gallery, for example, you can just swipe through there over the while using gestures for the fingerprint reader, and that is very nice to have. You can also take pictures by pressing on here, stop your alarm, or receive a phone call, then you can accept it over there. That's quite nice, but as I said, you have to just activate it in the settings. So this is the Huawei Nova. The performance should be pretty good. I already surfed the web just a little bit, but not enough to test the performance. But the Snapdragon 625 is quite fast, and you should be able to run pretty much all recent games on it. I don't think you will have a problem, especially because it has 3 GB of RAM as well. Alright, that's the Huawei Nova, again under 400 euros, probably under 400 US dollars or any other currency if you convert it. And I like it so far. I liked it doing IFA, but now I really have to test it, and maybe I can have the chance to do a comparison with the P9, P9 Lite and the Mate S. Alright, this is a quick unboxing. I'm NJ from mynexttablet.com. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments. Thanks for watching.